gender reveal party, and it went really well. Today will feature how to plan a gender reveal party. So the first thing you would want to do is set a date, and make sure you ask your friends, like your very important people, your friends, your family, your significant other, of course, which dates are good before making your invitations. Secondly is find a venue. So I didn't want to pay extra for a venue, so I asked my coworker if I can use her house because it was very spacious. So I did that, and then went on Pinterest, and I looked up a lot of like ideas for what I wanted, and there are a lot of ideas on there that you can choose from. So I got my decorations from like Salvation Army. Like I got the little vases. They were half off, so they were like 84 cents each. And then I did a lot of like do-it-yourself decorations, which my sister and my sister's friends helped with. The fifth thing would be to have an idea of what you want. That way you can communicate it with, well, first of all, gather a group of people who are willing to help you out, and then let them know what your ideas are so that everyone's on the same page, and then tell them what your plans are and everything. And then the sixth tip would be to get stuff little by little. That way you're not overwhelmed at the end if you get everything at once. Because another thing is that things will get done after you buy it, and then you can move on to the next thing on the list. And then the seventh thing would be to find a cake person, like your baker. I was pleased with my baker, but I did have to notify her 2 weeks in advance for the cake, and then also let them know like what you want on the cake and how big of a size it will feed. Another thing you need to do is think of games to entertain your guests. I had about 40 people and a little bit more, and one of the games were pin the sperm on the uterus. So I basically got a cutout of a uterus and then did cutouts of sperms, and then it's like pin the tail on the donkey but with the sperm in the uterus. And that was really funny, but I also got that on Pinterest. I also did Baby Jeopardy, and Baby Jeopardy I got from Google, and I just Googled these questions, but that one got the guests like entertained and occupied, and I also split them in teams or by table, so everyone was involved. And I also did a diaper raffle, so I got tons of diapers. It might even last me like a year. Other thing would be getting additional help. So luckily I had like my sisters and their friends, and I told them what I wanted and they were able to do it. So they practically did all the decorations, and I applaud them for that because they turned out really great. And I will show that in a separate video of like the decorations and everything, and how my gender reveal party went and the results of the gender reveals. 10 would be prizes for the games. I gave out like this Victoria's Secret like bath. It was a bag filled with like a loofah, a washcloth, body mist. So that one was one of them. Another were like iHome speakers. Another one was earphones. And then for the Baby Jeopardy, I gave out Bath and Body Works lotions and bath stuff, and like this aromatherapy lotion oil. So that was good because it worked out for the winners for Baby Jeopardy. They all like split the lotions amongst themselves, and I also got it during their semi-annual sale, so everything was like 75% off. And so I didn't buy anything like I didn't buy anything above $5. And then the 11th thing would be food. It took me and my boyfriend like a week before to find out what food I wanted. So we just did a catering. We bought 3 pounds of pulled pit beef and 2 pounds of tri-tip and a potato casserole from our local restaurant here. And along with that, my coworker who had the party at her house made like a big bowl of pozole, and then my mom brought pancit and adobo, and that was enough to feed at least 40 people. So that worked out. Another thing with food is that I wanted like this design dedicated to the boy or girl table. So my sisters made like cupcakes and cake pops. We also had those Hershey's bars that were like he or she. And then what else did we have on that table? I think that was pretty much it. And then like when you get closer to the event, you want to buy napkins, you know, little things like the napkins, tissues, plates, cups, anything little like that. And another thing that went wrong that day was that neither of us did not set up at my coworker's house like a day prior. So when I woke up in the morning, I was like really stressed out because I needed the decorations to be done, and it was already 10:30 and my party started at 12. So that was a disadvantage. But if you want to avoid all that hassle and that stress, which you wouldn't want to when you're pregnant anyway, just put the decorations up the night before, set up the tables and tablecloths or linens the night before, just so when you get there the next morning, all you need to do is get ready, make sure the food and stuff are all prepped, and you got the cake and everything, and you'll be set. So that concludes this video. I believe I didn't leave anything out. If I did, or if you have any questions or suggestions, feel free to comment below, and please subscribe.